Hello, good morning, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Positive Channel. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe to my YouTube channel when I upload every other week. So today's vlog, I decided to do some more Q&A questions. And yeah, okay, so let's do it. So I'm going to read some Q&A questions. Just some random questions I'm just gonna pick and read and then just describe the best I can. Okay, let's get started. So let's find a question. Um, the first question. Mm, let's start. Mm, okay. Hmm. Okay. This question. It says. Let me see. I'm trying to find one now. Okay, number 5. It says, what one thing you are thankful for this year? What am I thankful for? I am thankful to be alive. I am thankful that I can have a meal on my table. I can wake up and feel the sunshine. Some people will say they're thankful that they have clothes to put on. Um, everything, right? Um, Let me see. I'm trying to find a question that I know. Okay, this question. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm going to read it. It says, which question can you ask to find out the most about a person? Um, I would say like a memory. Like if you remember um, for example, a person can say they remember me as somebody who was always nice and kind or sweet, or they remember uh, that you told them that you went on a trip or you spent time with family. Like, I don't know, things like that you can kind of ask a person, or they kind of understand, kind of remember your personality and stuff like that. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. This one says, what's one small thing or practice that has vastly improved your quality of life? One thing I would practice on, and I know I will say when I'm on YouTube, like, and I always say, like, if I'm saying something, make sure I'm not saying the wrong words sometimes, because it's like sometimes you will say a word and you don't even realize you're saying the word and it doesn't correct. And yesterday, I was watching a video that says 20 words if you have good English. I was watching that last night and I was like, let's just watch it because I don't know, it was something interesting. Um, I don't know, maybe I'll show y'all, but I won't play it. Like, let me see if I can find it. I was watching it last night. It was kind of interesting. Yeah, I was watching this YouTuber last night. Yeah, so if you want to go watch that, you can watch. I was watching, like if you're really good with English, then you have good English. Okay. Yeah. Um, what is your favorite hobby? My favorite hobbies, of course, you guys know I love listening to music. I love to sing. I love to dance. I like to paint. I like to draw. I like to bake. I like to cook. Traveling. I don't do a lot of traveling, but I like to. Well, I traveled last year and the year beforehand. We'll say traveling. I like to meet people. Like, I'm trying to not be so shy so much, but I do like to meet people. I do like to go out, even though I don't really go out, but I'm trying to learn how to go out and just enjoying yourself, I would say. Yeah. um, what do you enjoy most about what you spend on your time? Just like watching my favorite shows, watching the news. Yeah. Mm, what does friendship means to you? Friendship means to me is like how to be real and how to get along and how to be a good listener. Like if you, for example, if you have a friend and you know that friend wants to be a good listener to you, that is the type of friends that you need to have because nowadays, like, you have to really understand the meaning of it. Okay. The next question is what's books, videos, or poem that means a lot to you? So the books that I'm reading right now, which I cannot wait to do a vlog on, Frankenstein and Robin Hood. Cannot wait to do a video on that because you guys are gonna like it. I'm actually reading Robin Hood. Let me show you what chapter I'm at right now. Okay, right now I am on chapter. I just finished chapter 14. I'm on chapter 15 right now, but I didn't read it yet. I have about 27 chapters. That would be like the last official chapter, and I cannot wait to finish that book. Okay, what are you doing when you feel most alive? What am I doing? By being confident, being good to myself, taking care of myself, eating healthier, doing exercise, praying, you know, just making sure I'm not doing much, like nothing bad about myself. The next one says, have you ever changed in the last year? I would say changing in like I'm the same person. I'm trying to be more confident. I need to still speak a little more. I still have my shyness, but I'm learning to speak for myself more, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's what you got to do. What's the quality you cherish most about one of the closest friends? So that's basically like how to appreciate them, how to be nice to them, how to be there for them. And when you have a close friend, when you know that you have this good kind of a bond with them, like there's nothing wrong like not having somebody that's not there. But yeah. Okay, this question's asking something, but let's just see. Let's read it. It says, if you walk into a room with everyone you ever met in it, who would you look for? I would look for somebody who's nice, who's sweet, who's kind, who don't really worry about what the other person is saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. This one says, what's one of your piece of advice to everyone's here? One piece of advice is to never give up on yourself, never give up on your dreams, believe in yourself, do things that you love and you appreciate. Me, I always say that I want to make sure I'm passionate what I'm doing because it's like sometimes if you say you're going to do something one time and you end up finding out it gets shut down, then your dream is not going to be there. Because just like me, for example, like me being on YouTube, you guys asked me a lot. I think someone asked me last year, like, what does it mean to be, why do you want to be on YouTube? And I kind of said, like, to be confident in myself and helping other people when it's time. Because if you try your best in life, you will see a big difference. Because if a person tells you what can you do, then that is something you try. So always make sure you have somebody that gives you advice, because sometimes you don't know, and you might think of it, oh, can't do this, I can't do that, but just believing in myself. Yeah. All right. Let's find another one. Let's see. This one says, what's a small act of kindness you were once shown that you never forget? Oh my gosh, my kindness. Okay, well, my kindness is to always smile, respect people, um, like, I don't know, I have that in me still. Like, I'll never forget my kindness. If you're going to like a job interview, you're saying hello, good morning, my name is this and this, and you're just being kind, or if a person's coming, you can hold the door for them or do whatever you want, and always have a smile on your face. Like, don't just be serious. It's like if I see a stranger and a person smiles at me and they're talking, that means I'm smiling. I'm being kind. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be rude or anything like that, because people ain't gonna like you if you're gonna be all serious, right? Yeah. I would see. This one says, let me see if I can find one. This one I like, because I know this one. It says, what cartoons will you get up early to watch when you were younger? Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I know you're going to be like, girl, you're too old for this, but let's say I would say Teletoon, Treehouse, and 51, and all the other channels that I used to watch back in the day. Cause let me tell you. I know y'all will be like, girl, this is for kids, but listen, I used to watch this when I was like, say, a teenager or a kid. I used to watch these things. When I used to come home from school every 4 o'clock, I used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I used to watch like my Treehouse and my 51 and Proud Family. Like, those were my childhood shows that I used to watch back in the day. And ever since I've been going on my TV, I'll find shows that I used to watch back in the day. You would be thinking, what are you watching now? I watch Strawberry Shortcake, all these type of shows that I will watch, and like, I don't know, that's just me. Like, not like, say, even if I watch it, I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? But man, those were my childhood show back in the day, and I would just watch them because I feel like that was me back in the day, right? Okay, let's find another one. What's food that you always remain you as a childhood? Remains you of childhood. A food, I would say, when I used to eat Lunchables, and I used to go to middle school, I used to eat Lunchables, and they have like the little cracker and the meat, and they have like the chocolate, or sometimes they'll have like what I used to bring is the little sticks with the cheese, and you dip the cheese in, you eat it. Maybe y'all know what I'm talking about. And then right now, another one will be Goldfish. You guys may have seen me eat it already. That's my childhood food. And Oreo cookies. We don't really eat cookies that much, but those will be like a childhood memory food. Yeah, those were back in the day, child. And eating, say, macaroni or pasta. Those were my foods back in the day. Um, hmm. Let's see. What is one thing you wish you'd been taught in school? Well, I can't lie, because when I was in school, I remember learning French, but I was too young, so I wouldn't remember French. I remember I used to learn history, but I never learned. I remember I did science, but I don't think I did chemistry in school. So I wish I learned chemistry, maybe. I wish I learned that in school. Cause I learned everything. Maybe not exactly it, but I think I learned something. I'm trying to see if I can find. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Okay, I think that's basically it. So let's pause for a second. Alright, y'all. So that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. Comment down below what you guys think about this Q&A video. I was trying to find something else. I said, you know what, why not do a Q&A video for y'all, because maybe you guys are interested in that. So I said, why not just do that? Okay. So let me end this vlog right here. If you're new, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my social media, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.